Hi, everyone. Fred from San Joaquin County Office of Education. Welcome. It's May 15th, 2023. Hard to believe. This year has just flown by. I am not doing a live session this Wednesday. Instead, I'm going to be offering a recorded version for you today. So it'll be added to our Facebook UDL network group, as well as you have access to the video if you registered to attend any of our UDL chats. So this will be the last of the UDL chats for this school year, and we'll be back in August to present more UDL chats with all of you out there. So here we go. So you're already aware of the Connecting the Dots series with UDL that we put together to share with all of you. So just to bring light of that, here it is again. So there's different modules that you can access free of charge. Lots of cool tools here. It's still a work in progress, but I think it's a good starting point for you, for those of you who are beginning to look at how UDL can be a game changer in your classroom. The bit.ly is right here, so you can see that on the screen. And feel free to offer comments, share any information that may be helpful to support others with their UDL journey. So today I wanted to share another Padlet with you. And I happened to be on a webinar last week with Daniel Silberstein, who works for the Northern California Diagnostics Center. And I was very intrigued and excited to be part of his webinar as far as the participant to be able to learn about some tools that I wasn't aware of. So this is the best part of my job, is learning from others. And this happens to be a Padlet that he put together and sharing some of his resources. It was titled Universal Design for Learning in the Age of MTSS. And MTSS is multi-tiered system of support. And just to make a connection, UDL is that framework that we use for Tier 1 instruction in our classrooms. So let me click on the Padlet and show you a few things here. And you have access to this Padlet as well. So as it opens up, he has a slide deck that you can go through, and some lesson planning tools as well. But one thing that I want to take you to that I thought was very interesting was this application called Classroom Screen. And I don't know if you've ever used this before, but it was the first time I've used it. And it's, if you have a smartboard in your classroom or during a presentation, this could be a cool background that you can use. I'm not feeling the lion today, but I can look at some different backgrounds. So I'm going to play around with this a little bit. Maybe I'm doing a lesson on Egypt. Maybe I could use that as a background, or maybe it's on Roman civilizations, early civilizations, or maybe it is about a novel study that we're doing. Or it could even be as simple as putting maybe a blackboard up. Okay, so I kind of gave you some ideas. This is free, which is really good. And I think it could be a really cool tool. So one thing that in some classrooms that may be helpful is to add a sound level. Here is the sound level, and you can see as I speak louder, it gets, moves along, and that can kind of give you a gauge of how much sound is going on in your classroom. How about a traffic light? Okay, so this could be helpful. I can make this bigger, and If I'm giving kids a signal, like right now we're in a quiet zone, that could be the red zone. Maybe the yellow zone could mean minimal chatter going on in the classroom. Maybe the green is maybe it's a group discussion and everyone's allowed to have conversations at that time. Could be interpreted in any way that works for you. Another one that I really like here are images. So I'm going to open up the settings for this. I think I'm going to do this right, and probably not. Let's see. So what I can do here is I can tell it that I want to insert a like it's time for turn and talk, or it's a group discussion. Um, and if I open up the settings on this, I should be able to see some different, well, I'm not able to see them right now, but you are able to drop different images in, can help students know, well, what's the next thing coming. Work symbols. Oh, here we go. This is the one I really wanted to show you. It's a quiet time. It's a talk to your neighbor whisper wise. It could be an ask a neighbor a question, or it could be working together. So that's really what I wanted to do, but you can open up and add different images in. So that's where I was fumbling around there. A timer, maybe a timer would be helpful. So maybe I need to set a 10-minute timer. I know you can do a lot of these things on with your widgets on smartboards, but in case you don't have a smartboard, this might be another way of playing around with this. Or maybe you need a clock. Maybe you need a clock. Do you keep an eye on the time? Or there are more widgets here that you can look at. You can add dice. So you can say, okay, we're going to roll the dice. Here we go. Number two, that'll be group number two is going to be presenting today, right? You can add text. You can type and say, hello, class. Okay, you can do that. You can enter up to 11 widgets at a time. And so as you remove a widget, you can add a different widget if you're getting close to your capacity of 11. I thought it was a fun tool. You can add a poll. You can do a multiple choice. You can do smileys. You can do true and false. You can add QR codes. You can drop images in. So as I mentioned that earlier, I thought that was a really fun tool, and you can take the move from one thing to another and bring this back up again, and all your widgets are still there ready for you. Okay, getting back to the presentation here. So there's different tools that Daniel shares for engagement, representation, action, and expression. So I think these are really helpful. Learned some new tools that I had not seen before. So I welcome you to take a little tour. Some special supports for reading. You may find that you may have students that are on the spectrum. I think this is kind of an interesting tool here. It's a little small like this, so let me increase the size. And this is apps for students with autism. And I know it's a little hard to see, but if you look at this and pull this up, these are all hyperlinked and gives you different strategies that can be used for different things like social skills, needs for sameness or routine, sensory sensitivity, difficulty with traditional learning methods, behavior, communication. Thought it was kind of cool. So some neat things that we need to be aware of. Okay, going back to the Padlet. Sections on different UDL resources. Some of these you may have seen before and some of them may be new. So I want to be sure you have access to that. Okay, let's go back to the slide deck. All right, so here's a project I've been working on. It's called the UDL Roadmap, and it is a tool for supporting implementation of universal design for learning. This was a project I worked on with our Capital Central Foothill Area Consortium. And it's a digital resource, and it was created to be a resource for county offices in order to support universal design for learning. But I needed to make a video of the tools to explain it to anyone that was looking at it for the first time. I did that. I thought a pretty good job with that. I built it in Canva, which is a great infographic tool. And if you're an educator, you can get a free account, of course. And I also was able to create a recording so I could actually do a voiceover of the slide presentation. And I thought, well, that's really nice. And I thought, well, wait a minute, it's missing something. I don't have closed captioning. So I'm having, there's a little barrier there for me. I'm not quite understanding how to add closed captioning to this Canva video. So I'm going to show you this resource that may be helpful for you. So let me click to off of here, and we're going to open up a website called veed.io. veed.io. I've ran into this by accident, but I keep looking for resources that may be helpful in my work, especially because accessibility is a big feature of universal design for learning. I found this really great resource. As long as your video is under 10 minutes, you can have a free account, and it will take your audio and translate it into closed caption. I'm going to play just a few seconds of this so you can see what I'm talking about. In fact, I'll do it full screen first, I think, or am I? Here we go. The Capital Central Foothill Area Consortium created and developed the UDL Roadmap to assist county offices in providing UDL implementation support to districts and schools. No matter where you are on your UDL implementation journey, you will find vetted resources to get you to your destination. So I was really amazed how accurate it is. Not that I'm the clearest speaker in the world, but it really did a phenomenal job of capturing my audio and transcribing it or putting it into a closed caption in this format. So if you have a video clip and you want to do and you have voice in it and you want to create a closed captioning for your video, great to do. Or you can upload a presentation and type in your own transcript, and it will embed that into the presentation for you. Really cool, free, under 10 minutes, good tool. Just wanted to share that with you today. Let me get back to our slides. Okay. And did you know that you can add closed captioning to your Google Slides? This is not something that came about yesterday or today. This has been around for a couple of years, I've figured out. But there is a way that you can add closed captioning to your slide deck. In fact, it's as simple as clicking on your keyboard. I'm using a Mac. So if I click Command-Shift-C, you're going to now see my closed captioning or my text as I speak here. Pretty cool, huh? What else is really cool? It edits out any uhs and ums. It's pretty accurate. So let's take a look at a video real quick and see how this works.
Hi, this is Dr. Amalou from facultyworkshop.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to close caption a Google slide presentation, and I'm talking about actually captioning a presentation that you're giving live. I've got a sample presentation over here with 2 slides, and in order to go ahead and caption your presentation, all you'll need to do is click on the Present button on the top right corner, and then if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you'll notice that there is a Captions button. If you click on the arrow right next to it, you will have the option of placing the text on top or below the presentation, and you can also select the size. I'm going to go with extra large, and I'm going to have the position on top of the slide as opposed to the bottom, because I think having the captions at the top is always easier for people to see. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and then what you want to do is you want to make sure that you actually click on the Captions button. So once I do that, it should change color. This is a sample project. In this slide, we're going to be talking about the 2 new products that have been released by Google, the Google Chromebook and the Google Pixel. And this is how you can go ahead and closed caption a presentation in Google Slides. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel to be notified as soon as we release another video. If there's something specific that you would like to learn, please post your request below this video in the comments section. Thank you for watching.
Not bad. It's not perfect, but it's not bad, right? So I welcome you to test that out. You can change the font size as the gentleman mentioned, and you can position it to be at the top of the screen or the bottom of the screen. I'm doing that for a presentation this summer, and I'm really looking forward to providing options for the audience to be able to have access to what is being heard or said during the presentation. So I welcome you to give that a try. Okay. Also, in case you haven't done so yet, you can join our UDL Universal Design for Learning Facebook network. The QR code is right here for you, or you can actually check out the bit.ly at FB for Facebook UDL network and request to join our group. We have over 135 people that are on our group list. So it is a private group. So please join us, because we try to share different resources with you, because we know time is limited, and we want to be respectful of your time, of course. Also, there are a number of resources on the UDL toolkit that I have created some years back. It's been a pretty popular resource. You can follow me on Twitter, or you can email me at my email address there at jacochran@sjcoe.net. And this is what the toolkit looks like. It's a live binder, and you can see the bit.ly here. So you can access this by going to the bit.ly, and it's a toolkit for UDL, and it is case sensitive. Lots of great resources there. I've had a number of people all over the world that use this. So please take advantage. Take a look at it. If you got questions, you know how to reach me. And I want to thank you for watching today. I'm going to be back in August to do more UDL chats with you. But if you have a question, you want to send me an email about any of the resources here, you can do that. You can leave a message on my office phone. And I would love to have an opportunity to chat with you or support you with any questions you may have around Universal Design for Learning. Thanks for watching today and listening in, and I hope you have a wonderful summer. Take care.